Welcome back, and thank you for participating in the Texas State University Women Entrepreneurship Founder Series. Let's rejoin our conversation with Tarica Navarro, the founder of Kin Home. Can't get better than that. Do well and do good simultaneously. I think that's a perfect statement right there. It's amazing all of the things that you're able to do and be able to give of yourself and have those impacts. You told me you're filming right now from your child's bedroom. How do you balance all of these things in your life?
It's a challenge. It's interesting because, the whole gender gap aside, and moms are really impacted right now. I feel that saying, and I'm going to butcher it, but it's like pain comes from the gap, the discrepancy between your expectations and reality, and I feel that earlier this year, myself and many other moms I know, we're used to being career people. We're used to doing what we need to do whenever we want to do it. And then COVID hit, and the brunt of the childcare normally goes to moms, right? And so I decided, okay, we're going to homeschool our kids. And at the same time, I was trying to balance working on kin and, having a smaller team because of COVID. And it just made me crazy, made me completely crazy trying to do it all at once. So I ended up blocking out my time instead. And now I'm getting much better at this a year in, where it's like when I'm homeschooling, I'm homeschooling and I put my phone down and I don't respond to texts or emails or anything else. Once I'm done with the homeschooling piece, I turn around and I work on kin. And my kids know that they don't bother me excessively while I'm working on the kin piece, because I have given them all of my attention early on, which means I work longer hours. And that's just the way it is right now. It's sort of the acceptance side of it that made me happier.
Accept the reality, as difficult as that may be. That's good advice right there. Has there ever been any great advice that somebody has given you that you want to share with others that may be thinking about starting their own companies?
I can't think of any great. There's so many, it's more of the concept of this too shall pass and sit with the discomfort. I think oftentimes people think that when something negative happens, whether it's a blowback from a mistake you made or something didn't go as you hoped and planned in your business, the ability to sit with that discomfort and figure out what lessons there are to be learned are really important. I have a very data-driven kind of mindset, even if we're small. And whether it's right now, we're dealing with a lot of damages in our shipping. I don't know if it's just a lot of shipments going out or whatnot, but the stuff like that is, okay, what is your damage rate? Don't get upset about it. Let's look at how we can minimize that. How can we take that margin and turn it into more packaging design, whatever, whatever it is. I think having the ability to see it as temporary and to see it as a lesson that can be learned, and having the expectation that there will be challenges every single day is what helps get me through and see the bigger picture.
I completely agree. We do talk an awful lot about, you are going to be in situations which are uncomfortable, and you have to find a way to be able to be comfortable or make yourself or find that comfort within an uncomfortable or difficult situation. And I was trying to think of something that one of our other founders was speaking on, and it was a little bit of some differences between men and women in those situations, where as a woman, she had to train herself not to be devastated by every setback or no that she received from investors. Have you had that same feeling, or?
Yes. So my husband and I are both entrepreneurs. He runs his own, he's a CFO. So he runs his own company as well. And he has a team of 8. So there's a lot going on in this household. But he's also had to fundraise. I've also had to fundraise. And I definitely have noticed that I am more reactive to things. And I don't mean I am outspokenly reactive about it. It's just things affect me more. He seems to be able to, yes, he is stressed out and he wakes up at 3 a.m. and paces the house, you know, but his stress is more of, can I get this done? He can kind of water off a duck's back. Like when someone says something to him or an investor says no, he has this innate ability to just be like, next.
Okay.
And I have to tell myself it is not about me, and train myself in that way. I don't know if it's a gender thing or if it's a personality thing for us. But you know, maybe I'm more sensitive than he is, but I also embrace that. I have more empathy.
Use all of the skills that you have, and we certainly know that as women doing this and entrepreneurs, you have to be great at everything and have each of those skills, and develop those, and then help to find some of the team members and the partners who help complement that. How have you approached kind of building your team and the partners that you want in your company?
So this has evolved over time also. And it depends, I think, where you are in your business. I've done a couple different things. What I found works best for me now is something that is in the domain that I have a mastery in and I'm comfortable in. I will hire someone or bring someone on who I can train, who maybe is more entry level and is someone that I can help guide and help grow. Something that is in a domain that I am not as comfortable in, I will bring in a team member that is as much as I can afford, and hope that they will counsel me. So it's two different paths. You know, previously I explored bringing everyone at entry level because I just didn't have a budget for it. And then it didn't work because I needed help figuring some things out. Or bringing on everyone that was high level. And that didn't work either because I realized that I was more heavy-handed in certain aspects of it, right? So I think just recognizing my own skill set and my strengths and weaknesses and hire from that standpoint has really helped me.
I think that also speaks to finding, who you are as a leader and where your comfort level is and how you like to be able to lead from that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And kind of just finding yourself in who you are. I mean, that's recognizing those strengths and then recognizing some of those weaknesses, but playing to the strengths, certainly. Is there any advice that you'd like to give for students?
For students, I mean, I think you're going to go through life exploring so many different things. You know, I hate to be one of those people who say, don't say no to things. But there is some truth to that, in the sense that if you are a very linear person or anxiety ridden, as most entrepreneurs are, right, in trying to figure out the right path every time, because that was me, making sure I had to take the right step and the next right step. Your path towards entrepreneurship and through entrepreneurship is going to be so circuitous that don't stress too much about what the next right step is, and just take the step. Take the step and figure it out and fall and get up and take the next step, because that's sort of what it's all about.
That's excellent advice, and we will all take that to heart. Thank you so much, Tarica. This has been wonderful talking with you. I really do appreciate it, and we wish you and Kinhome all of the best and greatest successes. And we will see you again soon.
Thanks so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.